Hey everyone, welcome back to this Dark Souls 2 Let's Play with Big Moves Gaming. And we shall be going through these shaded woods now that we've reached this area. And hopefully, after this video, we should be able to head to the new DLC area. Because it should be open fairly soon, I believe. At least I hope so. Now, there's these big lion warrior fighting guys. They curse you when they hit you. They do tons and tons of damage with their attacks. And the worst part is, if you're a mage or a cleric or anything, they have extremely high resistance to anything magical. Probably should have focused more instead of talking, but yeah, they have high resistance to anything magical. If you have a split damage weapon, anything like a fire-based sword or a faith-based sword, lightning damage, magic damage, it will do extremely low amounts of damage. So it's best to come in here if you have just a regular unupgraded sword or anything strong hitting. Just use that instead. Don't even bother to hit them with spells. And there's also curse jars around this area that if you stand near them, you will get cursed. It looks like these guys do lots of poise damage because it interrupted my swing. Yeah, these faced jars, if you get close to them, they start smoking and they curse you. You can roll through them with no real ill effect, and it breaks them. Yeah, this place is much easier now that we're using just a regular damage weapon instead of my cleric or mage character that I used before. Because I could not damage these guys short of a backstab. It took 2 backstabs, maybe even 3, with a split damage weapon that I was using. Fully upgraded too. Yeah, and if you do happen to get cursed, don't worry, it doesn't kill you like it does in Dark Souls 1. It just gives you roughly 1 death's worth of life loss. And if you were human, so you could summon people, you can't do that anymore. Stupid walls. And there's the dark scythe. You can get over here just by a quick jump. And there is a monster down there. But don't worry, he's not harmful. But he doesn't really speak to you until you have the ring equipped that we bought from Shalquar the cat.
Human, are we? This is no place for you. Be gone. Are you not afraid of me? Humans rarely come here. Those who do turn back when they see me. Make an attempt on my life. But you are different. We want once had a master. He created us long, long ago. But he was born with a fatal flaw. He resented those who had what he lacked and became fully mired in hatred. Eventually, he drove himself mad. It was at the peak of this madness that he conjured up these strange creatures. Our master was a tragically lonely soul. Eventually, his solitude eroded his very reason. In the end, he never understood what it was that he truly lacked. Nobody knows when we were born, or where our master has gone. The only ones who even speak a human tongue are myself and my better half. I wish to ask a favor of you. I want you to kill my betrothed. Once, I always found her at my side. But as time went on, things went awry. She became violent, raging uncontrollably. Eventually, she came after me. We have been locked in combat ever since. We seem to be at a standstill. The wounds we exchange are never lethal. I was born with my master's madness. Perhaps this is some curse. I will be sure to assist you in return. The past is a distant fog. My name was Targ. That is all that I remember. The past, my name was...
So his old name was Tark before someone transformed him into that abomination. And he wants us to kill his betrothed, which happens to be the next boss in this area. And if you do equip the Ring of Whispers and talk to him, you can use him as an NPC summon. And I don't know if you have to summon him for the boss or not, but if you do kill the boss and come back to this area, and talk to him again, he will give you the option to learn a new gesture. However, I am going to unequip this Ring of Whispers because whenever there's enemies are near, you can hear it just whispering that sound, and I find it extremely distracting and not very useful. As far as I know, the Ring of Whispers is only useful in one part, to talk to that guy and eventually learn a gesture. So if you do want to skip it, not that big a deal. Gestures are cool and all, but they're not the end-all be-all of the game. And out here, you can talk to this guy. Well, you can unfreeze him with a branch of yore, but he'll attack you, and it opens up just a path to get, I think, a Black Knight halberd, and then you just have to come back. So in my mind, it's not worth it because I don't plan on using the Black Knight halberd at all. So I'm going to skip it for now. I guess we're going to make it back towards this top area up here. Now, I don't know if this basilisk moves very far. I've always killed him at range. You can just shoot him all day long. He doesn't move or attack you. But if you get up close, he will breathe the petrification fog, and I just don't really want to deal with it. And I don't think there's very much over there. There's a couple soul items or something. Nothing too important. Oh, I gotta get my health back. Yeah, see this wooden plank area? You get too close, it'll break and you fall down. And in here are some curse frogs that you don't want to deal with. I'm gonna get petrified. Yeah, that big sword is just not fun to use in caves like that. And petrification really hurts your health pool when you die. I think it's like 5 deaths worth, maybe. Either way, I think it's time for the ring binding. Where'd it go? There we go. As you can see, it gave me a little bit of my total health pool back. Nothing major, but I just can't not hit these guys and then take a hit with this swing. Because the recovery time after each swing is just so long. And now this guy is one you want to petrify. And I'll show you why after we're done. Well, I guess I'll show you why in a couple minutes. Alright, so don't use a life gem right before you're about to be summoned, because once you get to the other world, it looks like the effect just stops. And when you are summoned, it doesn't appear that the cursed gem or the cursed jars will hurt you. So it's nice if you can run around and break them for the host. For a second I thought that Cooper guy was just some random ghost. Wondering why I was backstabbing my mobs. Yeah, these mobs are much easier to take out if you're in a group, because someone can always backstab them. And especially if you're a mage type character who use spells a lot, because they are, as I said before, highly resistant to them. Yeah, and in that chest was the armor he's wearing now, the Lion Mage robes. And there's, I think, a 3-piece set for that. And all 3-pieces increase the cast time. So you can cast your spells just a little bit faster. Which is nice. They don't have much armor though, but you're not going for armor when you're a mage player. And here's the boss. She tends to cast spells a lot. And she's a nasty scorpion. She has lots of ranged attacks, and her tail is very, very powerful. You can cut it off. I'm going to try to do it for this guy. I don't think there's any benefit of doing so. You don't get like a weapon or anything, not that I don't believe. And if this fight goes on long enough, she does go underground and then chase you around. There you go. You can stand on this little piece of platform to be invulnerable to it. As you can see, a little dust cloud is where she's going. She goes around randomly for a couple seconds and then beelines straight for her character. And if you're on the sand and you're not running or dodging right at the very end, she'll pop up and take a big portion of your life off. There is an item up there. You can't see it now because I'm not the host. But you have to get the boss to destroy that tree. You can't do it yourself. And the way to get her to do that is to either jump up from the ground, like you saw right at the very end of that fight, or do one of her tail attacks into it, which she does quite frequently. And you also get a fragrant branching ore from this treasure chest, which we use to get in here, so it pays for itself. It's just free lion mage robes, basically. Here is Skeptic Spice and some Solar Brave Warrior. You can then just jump down, don't take too much damage. And then you can just head over towards the boss area. Yeah, I still got lots of Estus flasks. I'll do it, although I know he is one of the worst NPC summons you can do, because she just kills him every time so fast it's not even funny. Alright, here we go. She does have homing soul mass, which is not a fun thing to have to deal with. It looks like they buffed Man Scorpion's Tark's health since I've been in here last, because he usually died by this point in time. It was that bad when I played him last. Wow, he actually survived. I didn't know it was possible. Alright, so there's that boss down. And I think I want to run back and talk to him, because I think most of the guys are still dead, right? At least a decent portion of them. That was really close to being cursed. Oh. I have to rest at the bonfire to get him to spawn back here. Oh well. back at it again. There we go. That's how you do it.
Defeated my better half. This is my thanks. Take it.
Oh, you get a friend rush yours too.
I have no gods to pray to. But still, I pray that your journey will be safe.
Alright. Here's the warm-up gesture that we just learned. Pretty nice. And here's the decapitate one that we learned earlier this episode. From the headless guy, funnily enough. Let's finish talking to
I
him.
have no gods to pray, but still. I have no, but still.
Oh, I guess we missed that part of the talking to him. Oh well. Well, that was stupid. We're gonna get cursed again, aren't we? Almost for sure. Yep. Alright. Now, I say we just run through, get to the next bonfire, and see where that takes us. Probably the end of the video. We'll head back to Majula and level up a little bit. And then the next video should hopefully be the DLC. I should have that up tomorrow sometime, I hope. Yeah, still the ring of whispers on. I get that off. There we go. Ah, nice. I was hoping for some of their armor. And here, well, first, let's rest at the bonfire, just in case. here is a second mimic. And we got the dark leggings.
Is that here to see light? However,
Let's see if we can't upgrade some of our weapons and armor.
I knew.
Large titanite shard. Alright, so we don't have those. Which means this is a large titanite shard on those. Let's see what our gear needs. Titanite shard, we got those. What do these need? Twinkling titanite. Alright, that'll do it for now.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Let's see if she has any
You've been-
more gear
well.
we can have. Ah, she has some large shards for us. Perfect.
visit me again.
258 souls. That's not enough to do anything with, but buy arrows.
I'll be around.
Alright, well, I think that's good enough for the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tune in next time for some DLC action. Thanks. Have a good night. Bye.